I was gonna get on here and be like, y'all know what the hardest thing is? Accepting the Lord's will over your own. But it's not hard because I just read the scripture. I don't know if it's backwards, but yeah, it's Philippians 4:13. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. So I'm like, it's not hard to accept his will over my own because I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. I am able to accept your will over my own because of your strength. Because I'm doing it through you, Lord. I am able to accept your will. So, little short story. But he's my friend. Because if you're not my husband, you're my friend. So, my friend. But in my heart, in my mind, I'm like, this is my husband, da 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 da. But of course, he's like a lot of young men that's dealing with things that's been a challenge to overcome. So I was like, I seen him this past weekend. I was like, I gotta put everything to the side. As much as I want to be like, every little thing, I'm like, at this point, my feelings, my flesh is over the whole friendship and the best friends. So my flesh is like, why ain't heard from your on your wife this, or just over meeting up to just meet up as friends. So but when I seen him, like, my flesh want to be all on, this our last time meeting up as friends, and the next time I see you, I better be your wife type stuff. But my spirit sees a broken heart. So I had to put my flesh to the side, and that's what I'm learning. That's what I'm discovering, that in this walk and in this position that I have been graced with, it's not about my feelings. It's not. And so by me putting my flesh to the side and not being on that neck turning, eyes rolling, da 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 da, you get to the root of the issue. Like, not seeing who I want to see, but seeing who he is, which is a child of God. Above anything else, above my feelings, my emotions. And so I look past my feelings. I look past what I could see. Like, oh, this babe. And I had to look at his heart. I had to look at, the real issue. And so when it was all said and done, I was like, I'm going to be there. I just want you to get back in that place where you was happy, you was full of joy, you was seeking the Lord, this and that. And at the same time, I was like, I'm going to do this so he can get right to be my husband. Like, we going to get it right. We waiting on you to get to where you need to be so we can come together and be, just amazing. And then I got back home, and it's me, my feelings, my emotions, and then there's the truth. And the truth was like, what if you do all this and this is not your husband? Are you still willing? Are you still committed? Are you still invested in getting him back to me, back to the Lord, back to just helping him to return to the Lord? And a part of me was like, no, if I do all this is for me. Like, this so we can come together and be a kingdom marriage, have a kingdom marriage, be a kingdom, couple. And I was like, Lord, not my will, but let your will be done. And that's kind of, it's not challenging, like I said, because I can do all things through Christ. And saying those words, it's just like, Lord, I love you enough. I love him enough to, like, if it's not my husband, I just want him back to you. I just want him to return to you. Like, and you know how it's not a challenge. I gotta get that on my mind. It's not a challenge. But to accept that, like, to accept getting this person back to the Lord. And what if you're not getting him back to the Lord so he could be your husband, but you're just returning him back to the Lord? And it's just like, okay, Lord, because over it all, I'm committed to you. Over it all, over my emotions, over my wants, and wanting to be married and wanting this particular person to be my husband. I'm in love with you. Like I'm here for you. Like, it's me and you, because when nobody else was there, you was there. So that's where it makes it easy to be like, okay, Lord, not my will, but let your will be done. If this is just for him to get back to you, and then he become who you always have seen him to be for another woman, then not my will, let your will be done. And it's like, now I can say that with joy. Now I can say that with a sense of peace, because I'm like, I choose you, Lord. You chose me when nobody was choosing me. So if I had an opportunity to choose you, I choose you. And if I'm here to be a light, for this individual and for whoever else, like, I choose you above my will and my emotions. I choose your will. And it is like coming to that place of like acceptance and trust. It's like, whew, I can let my shoulders down. And I'm actually like, Lord, I thank you, because over all these years, I've never come to that place of just accepting, like, not my will. It's my will. Like, I'm doing what I want to do, and when I was doing what I wanted to do, it didn't get me too far. So now I'm just like, I surrender it all to you with a smile, with joy, because I trust him. Like, to trust the Lord. I'm just like, as much as I want this over here, I'd rather let it go so I can have what you want for me. I want something, but that might not be what I need. So I'm trusting you to give me everything that I need, which is his promise. Like, he said he shall supply all of my needs. So supply me, Lord, supply me.